This is my desktop. As you can see, it is full of junk. Actually, it's stuff that I need every day, and the monitor being so large, it actually sits pretty far forward on the desk because of its size and the curvature and the stand. So what I'm going to do is wall mount the monitor and hopefully clear up some space. I'd also like the monitor a little bit higher so this laptop doesn't overlap. The laptop isn't normally there, but now that I'm working from home more often, it is. It does integrate with the monitor really nice. I can either have both computers on or one at a time and use the larger screen, so that's been really nice. But really the focus of this is cleaning my desk off so that I can work comfortably. You can see even on this end, we have the aquarium over here that we've been doing some videos on, and a lot of the controls are still, or the devices are still over there, and which I'm going to leave there. But to get that monitor up out of the way and be able to get more desk space back will be super useful. So let's see how we can do this. The first thing we want to do is clear off that desk, get all the garbage out, at least clear a way for it. The position of the monitor before sat 7 inches from the bottom of the monitor off the desk. I'm going to get it a minimum of 10, so I'm going to use that measurement to place it. So the next thing we got to do is find the studs. So we're going to try to find a stud here. So I'm going to hold, this is a DeWalt stud finder. So I'm going to hold the button for 1 second and slide it. It's detecting some electricity there. The same, move to the left. And it has a center of stud there right by my thumb. The red light means that's the center of stud. See if I go right there. So I'm going to mark that. This is an Amazon Basics television mount or monitor mount. This is the template for it. This mount is capable of 40 pounds. My TV or monitor, excuse me, is 33 pounds, so it should be fine. So what we want to do is put the template on the wall and mark the height of the bottom of the TV here. So what we want to do is put this template at height that we want the monitor, the bottom of the monitor to be at. So I said 10 inches. So I'm going to mark this about 10 inches off the desktop. And we're going to want to put the bottom of the sheet at that 10-inch mark and align the template with the studs. Okay, then we're going to mark one of them, one of the holes, and then get a level and mark the other 4 holes so we can drill into that stud. So I got a level on here. We got the 10-inch mark. So we're going to put the paper right there and align this with the level. If you fold this in half, the holes are right at the edge. Got a weird shadow on here, so it's a little weird, but I'm gonna mark that, double check. Make sure it's level. Yeah, that's level. Now we're just going to mark the holes. This mount actually came with its own level, so I'm going to double check, and the bubble's right in the middle there, so that looks about right. We have a 5/32 drill. I'm going to drill 4 holes. Okay, what we have is these lag bolts. So I'm going to put those in and get started on the top one. I also got these nut bits for the drill to help get these in a lot easier. It does come with a wrench. All right, let's try this. Just want to get that on there, get it started, and then we'll put the other 3 bolts in. So I got the 4 bolts in, so I'm going to go ahead and get this top one in a little bit, and then we're going to re-level it. There's a lot of play in these. Okay, just tighten the top one. My lag bolts aren't too straight. It looks like we're centered there with a bubble you can see here. So we'll go ahead and tighten up the rest of them. This mount is articulating. You know, it can go pretty far out, but I put it out this way so I can get access to these bolts easier. I'll probably be using it more in this position. I actually do want it close to the wall and high. So let's go ahead and get that connected. So this is the mounting bracket that's on the monitor. There's a little screw that comes with the kit. You just want to get that started in this welded on nut, and that's going to be what it secures it. Don't screw it in so that it comes all the way through. You want to leave this flat. How this will work is once it's on the monitor, you'll hang the monitor on there and then secure the nut that the bolt that we just put in there, so it'll hold it firmly on there. So now we need to remove the old stand from there. So there's just 4 screws there that I gotta pull out. There's a lot of brackets for adaptability that come with this. This piece is the piece I just showed you. Actually screws straight onto this clip. This came with the monitor, and that just goes in here where I took the stand out. So I just got to screw that in, and then we'll attach this to it. Now we're going to put the other bracket on, and you want to make sure the hook goes at the top of the monitor. There's already welded on nuts onto this plate, and the mount came with screws, so we're just going to get those in there. What I'm going to try to do here is lift this up, get the hook on there, and get it balanced. It has a fore and aft adjustment that just loosened on me, so I'm going to tighten that. So as you saw, the tilt adjustment came down. So to get that tight, I have to straighten this out, loosen it up a little bit. that on there like that. Then I can put it back against the wall. Lastly, we want to adjust that screw and tighten it and secure it. One of the things I didn't take into my calculations was this is a super ultra wide. So when I was mounting the template, it was assuming a standard size monitor. So this is about 13 inches instead of 10. I'm going to try it there because actually I like that it's high. It does tilt down if I need it to. After you secure the nut screw here, you have these plates that hide the hardware, and they just slide on here like that. And there's one that goes on the top as well. And you just put those on there like that. They actually slide together, so I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Okay, sorry, I couldn't do it with one hand. That's how they slide together, so it hides all the bolts. So here's the final product. I can get my laptop under there. I'm going to check the height to make sure I'm good with it. I got a little cable management going on there to keep the cables together. And I'm kind of happy. I got my desktop back. Hopefully it's not too high. It is adjustable. It doesn't adjust up and down, so I may have to lower it a little bit, but I'm hoping that'll be just right for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have to install one of these, it's pretty easy. The biggest thing I would recommend is getting a stud finder so you can hit those studs. I would not recommend hanging any of these on straight onto Gypboard. So you want to make sure you hit the studs. If you have any ideas, let me know. If you can, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And let me know what you want to see in the future, and I'll get it done for you. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.